Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacqueline, and in today's video we're going to be making a headband. It's going to be a very easy and quick pattern. Before we start the tutorial, do well to like this video, comment your thoughts in the comment section, and also please subscribe to this channel. For this video we're going to be using a 4.0mm hook, a pair of scissors, a yarn needle, and some stitch markers. I'm going to be using 2 stitch markers, and finally a 100% acrylic yarn. This yarn is really thin, so I am going to be working side by side with this other yarn to give it a little volume like this. So for the headband, we're going to be creating a slip knot first. So for a slip knot, wrap your yarn around your fingers, you create a circle, pull the other end through that circle like this, and then you tighten up. Easy, simple. You're going to adjust this circle till it fits your hook size, like so. So we're going to be chaining a total of 14 chains. That's the foundation chain for our headband. To make a chain, simply yarn over and you pull through, and that is our first chain. Yarn over and you pull through second. This is the third chain, so you just keep counting till you get to your 14th chain. So I'm done with my 14 chains. For this pattern, we're going to be working with a single crochet. So first off, you turn your chain to the back. This is the back of your chain, like this. And we're going to be working into the back loop only for the first round. That is the loop we are going to be working into. So for the first one, we're going to skip the first loop, work into the second with a single crochet. So this is a single crochet, work into the next with a single crochet, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. That is a single crochet. So you're just simply going to place a single crochet into every single stitch till you get to the end of your chain, like this. Place a single crochet into the next, and if you have a stitch marker, do well to mark your first single crochet like this. So these 2 loops at the top that looks like a V sort of, you're going to put your stitch marker in between, which is your first single crochet. So go ahead and place a single crochet into every single stitch till the end of our row. So I'm almost at the end. Place Do well to take your time. Make sure you're placing a single crochet into the right places or the right points. So this is what we have after the first row of single crochet. It should look like this when you're crocheting your own piece. So for the next row, which is row 2, we're going to chain 1. You turn your work like this. Chain 1, turn your work, and you're going to place a single crochet into those stitches there. You know, you can open up your work like this just to be sure of where you're placing your single crochet. So you place one single crochet into that stitch, yarn over, pull through into the next, yarn over, pull through into the next, just like this. And also, do not forget to always mark your first single crochet, not the chain 1, the single crochet, because that is your first stitch. So you mark your first stitch like this, and then you keep placing a single crochet into every single stitch till you get to the other end of your stitch marker. If you do not have a stitch marker, you can count to be sure you're on the right track and you're not missing any stitches. So I'm almost at the end.
Take care for stitch marker.
Placing a single crochet into that last stitch. So you just keep repeating the process. When you place a single crochet to the end,
for rows and rows till it's able
like
to
this,
wrap.
do well to just chain up 1, turn your work, place a single crochet into that very first stitch. You're just going to do this till it is long enough to go around your head. So this is what I have after I've worked a few rows of single crochet, and this is how it's supposed to be. After working the number of rows required to go around your head like I showed you earlier, you're just going to do this. You're going to chain up 1 and then leave out a long strap that you're going to use to sew in the next part I'll show you. Chain up 1, and then you're going to have to tighten up your stitches as always after cutting off. So for the next step, with a yarn needle, we're going to pass the yarn through the needle. Since my yarn is real thin, I'm going to just go ahead and tie it so that it can be steady. It doesn't start pulling off while I'm working. So this is what you have. You bring the 2 ends of your headband, fold them like this. Kindly watch the video carefully to know what to do. So you fold the 2 ends, put them in between each other. Make sure that they are even. They have to be even, like this. So this is what you have. And then just go ahead to sewing. You don't have to sew too close to the top. So all you have to do is just take your hands a little below the top of your headband and you sew in. Be sure that the yarn needle passes through every single part till it comes out from the other side. So you gently just sew this in like this. Take your time, you don't have to rush it. It is really easy, but you have to take your time. Be sure that they are even. No one's left behind. Do what you just continue sewing from side to side. When you're done sewing in and you're sure that you're done, cut off your yarn and then just go ahead to tie the loose ends real tight. This is an easy way of doing it. Tie the loose ends real tight, as long as you'd like. I did mine about 3 times to keep it secure. So you just tie and then you simply cut off. Easy. So the other side that has a loose end, you go ahead and do same. You tie it real tight and then you cut off your yarn. Then you just go ahead to turn it to the right side. And this is what we have, our headband. This is the back of the headband. I think it's real pretty. So this is how it looks on me, and I hope it looks good on you too. Mwah.